Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So after many years of talking about it with our local kite crew, we finally all came together and pitched in to buy a WeatherFlow smart weather station. We actually bought 2 of these and we're gonna try them out today. We're gonna set them up and first we're gonna do an unboxing, so let's get to it. Alright, so we've got everything right here. First we've got our sky sensor, and then we've got our air sensor, our hub, a pole mount, a solar panel attachment, a charger and USB cable, and some batteries as well. This is a game changer for us because previous to having this station, we were relying on one that was 12 kilometers away, which meant that when we were at home waiting for wind, it would often say there was wind, but when we got to the beach, there wasn't. Now we can mount this between our 2 home spots so we always know when it's windy and exactly how windy it is. So unlike most of the kiters in our group, I am probably the least techie of all. So we're gonna see exactly how difficult it is to set one of these up, and I'm gonna try and do it all on my own. Ta-da! Please note, to get accurate wind direction, it's important that on the sky sensor that the marking for true north is facing true north. So the sensor here is going to cover east and south wind, which is the wind that we like the most. All right, once everything is set up, all you have to do is set it up on the app, and it's really straightforward, just step-by-step process. Takes a couple minutes to do and you're all set. We're at the beach right now and Yuri has made the sensor 100% portable. He's got it set up on his tripod just behind us and he's running the internet through his phone, so we are getting a live reading. And the sensor's saying about 7 knots, which I would have to agree with. Put the kite up, knew it was definitely under 10 knots. And we're gonna play around on land here and you'll see there's really not much wind. So far it's proving to be really accurate. There are no moving parts in the wind sensor as it uses ultrasonic wind sensors to provide continuous wind speed and direction. All right, let's check out the app. On the left of the wind card, the app tells you the instant wind speed and direction based on a 3-second average. In the middle, it shows 1-minute average wind speed plus direction. And finally, on the right of the app, it shows you the minimum and maximum recorded wind speeds during the past minute. Over the past few weeks, we put both of our weather stations to the test. We did this by going to a few different locations and comparing the weather station readings versus our actual experience. So right now the sensor is reading about 6 knots. I think there is a little bit more wind upstairs when I'm jumping. I think I'm getting like maybe a few feet off the ground. So yeah, just given the position of the sensor, given that it's really close to the ground, it's probably not getting the best reading for my kite. After testing for 3 weeks, we came away with 2 main conclusions. That windsock has seen some better days. Anyway, our first conclusion is location, location, location. It should come to no surprise that the location of where you install your weather meter makes a huge difference. We installed our first weather station at a lakefront property about 300 meters from our local kite spot. Then we took our second station, hooked it up to a portable battery, and had it running right on the beach for comparison. We did this several times, and while most of the time the readings weren't that much off, there was a little bit of a difference now and then. If you look a little bit closely, especially at the lulls versus gusts and the wind direction, you'll notice that the permanent weather station, the one located at the lakefront property, is in a bit of a wind shadow compared to the weather station that's located directly on the beach. We also compared the permanent weather station to our second kite surfing spot, which is about 2 kilometers away. While during some sessions the readings were really similar, on other days there was a noticeable difference, probably due to the wind shadow or to the other spot receiving less wind. Another really cool thing about this weather station is that it's completely wireless. We've got the hub right here, and as you can see behind me, the weather station is set up at the point. So while you do need a wireless connection to connect the WeatherFlow hub to the internet, both the air and sky sensors will connect with the hub via sub-gigahertz telemetry. What that means is that you can have the air and the sky sensors really, really, really far away from the hub. and they'll still communicate. Just a side note, while WeatherFlow advertises the wireless distance between the hub and the sky and air sensors to be up to 300 meters, in reality, people on the forums have reported getting connections between the hub and sensors up to 7 kilometers over open water and up to 12 kilometers over water using a directional antenna booster. The second conclusion that we came to is that it's much windier here in Ontario up high than it is at ground level. So while our wind sensor was giving us a reading of 10 knots, in actuality, where the kite was sitting, it was much windier. Otherwise, I wouldn't be jumping. You can click on the wind card to view the detailed wind graphs. The plus and minus toggles of the wind graph will change with the temporal resolution of the data display. Besides wind, the app shows you UV index, precipitation, temperature and humidity, barometric pressure, lightning detection, and battery voltages in both the sky and air sensors. There's also a history tab which shows the wind speed and temperature maximums for the day, among other things. And there's also a map tab which shows all the other WeatherFlow smart home weather stations in the area that are set to public. In the Settings tab, you can select whether you want your smart home weather station to be set to public or not. All of the functionality that I've talked about so far can be accessed on a web browser, so you can see on both your home computer or your tablet. So we decided to buy this particular station because it was only about $300 USD, which is pretty cheap compared to the alternatives, which are easily double if not triple the price. In case you're wondering, this is not a paid-for review. We purchased this on our own and decided to make a review video. But that being said, we do highly recommend the WeatherFlow station to anyone that's in the market for a wind meter. We have linked this product below. This is an Amazon link. So if you do purchase through our link, we will get a little bit of a commission, and that will help us to continue funding our channel and bringing more videos like this to you. All right, we want to thank you so much for watching, and make sure to like or leave a comment below. We'll see you next time. Bye.